In the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening, and I'd like to introduce Hugh Jacob, who will be the temporary chair, and James Sanduli, who will be the temporary secretary.
First order of business, as soon as the temporary secretary gets seated, is to read the illegal call of this caucus. Jenny?
Okay. From Voices, July 15. Woodbury. The caucus of all enrolled Republican electors will take place at 7 p.m. Thursday, July 23. At the Senior Center, 265 Main Street.
Next order of business is to appoint a Rules Committee, and at this time I would like to appoint as a Rules Committee Chairperson Jean Carnice, Member Joe Donato, and Member Ron Judson. If they would, we will have a short recess while they meet to come up with the rules for this caucus. The next, according to the rules, the next office to be nominated for is the First Selectman. I would recognize Frank Shepard for the purpose of the nomination.
Thank you, Lou. I can't tell you how wonderful it is for me to see so many people here tonight. It's wonderful. If you excuse me, I have to write down a few things. I have the honor to nominate Gerald D. Stomsky for the position of First Selectman of the town of Woodbury, Connecticut. Terry is a young man and father of 4 children. He came to Woodbury soon after graduating from the University of Massachusetts. He and his wife Joan adopted Woodbury to live in and raise their family.
There are a lot of people. Hello, my name is Ray Nancy, and I am honored to second the nomination of Gerald Stomsky for First Selectman of the town of Woodbury. Fellow Woodbury Republicans, it is my sincerest hope that we as a party now stand firm behind Gerald Stomsky and Barbara Perkinson, for as a united party we prevail. Thank you.
Any further nominations? Hearing none, Jerry Stomsky is the endorsed candidate of this caucus for the office of First Selectman.
I'd like to thank Frank Shepard and Ray Manzi for their nice, warm words. Fellow Republicans, all of us are here tonight to share a common belief. We believe in family, we believe in our country, and we believe in the freedom of ideas. In the freedom of speech and the freedom of choice. We chose to live, we choose where we live and we choose where we work. We have a choice of what we say and a choice of how we vote. There's some of us here tonight that feel that we don't need to have a choice, that the status quo is sufficient. Let me be clear. There are many of us here tonight who agree that status quo is not sufficient and we want a choice. The Republican Town Committee has provided you with a choice of change and a positive change. The Stomsky-Perkinson ticket represents a vision for tomorrow and resolutions for the difficulties that we face today. With your help and support, we'll bring these changes and make a better Woodbury for tomorrow. Thank you very much.
And now we're open to nominations for the Board of Selectmen. I recognize Betty Adams.
Good evening. Nice to see all of you tonight. It is my honor tonight to nominate for endorsement by this caucus Barbara Perkinson as Selectman for the town of Woodbury. Years ago, when I was campaigning, a wise politician friend of mine reflected that campaigns are the time to pause and review our accomplishments and goals. It is the time to ask if we are still on the path to meeting the needs of the town and reassess plans for the future. During this time, the Republican Party has the responsibility to run candidates and to give the voters a choice, regardless of whether one individual may not think it's necessary. Barbara Perkinson has been a resident of this town for 35 years and brings a wealth of experience, prestige, and honor to the Stomsky-Perkinson ticket. The Stomsky-Perkinson team will make a difference in the government of the town of Woodbury. They will offer a true open-door policy and respect for its residents and employees. I urge you to vote for Barbara Perkinson on this Republican ticket. Thank you.
Recognize Martin Overton.
People feel Barbara is approachable, she's fair, and she will listen to them. She's reliable, she's knowledgeable about community and governmental affairs. You know, 35 years married, 35 years teaching, an avid volunteer. Barbara holds fast to the commitments she makes, and she sees it through. I'm Martin Overton. I'm proud to second Barbara's nomination for selectman for this community.
Thank you. Further nominations?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I would like to put in the name of Charles Bartlett as a nomination for Peter. I'm Richard Anderson. I'm on the Board of Finance. I would like to put the name of Charles Bartlett in nomination for the office of Selectman for the town of Woodbury.
My name is Augustus Hampson. Impressed with Charles. I know I'm a new guy in town. I just wanted to be able to say that I second Charles.
Are there any further nominations? Further nominations, hearing none, we will proceed to vote. And according to the rules that were voted on earlier this evening, 2 or more persons are nominated for any position. The endorsement shall be decided by a majority vote of all persons eligible to vote, and all voting shall be by checklist and paper ballot. 2 lines. To vote, then I declare the balloting closed.
How are you?
223 people voted this evening. Charles Bartlett received 47. Barbara Perkinson, 171.
First of all, thank you all so very much for coming out and supporting November 3rd, 2009, from the hours of 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. You've got a 14-hour window of opportunity to cast your vote for Jerry and myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other further business to come before this caucus? Hearing none, I declare the caucus closed.